Come on in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. Yes, welcome to the Black Cat Panther podcast, man. This is a good one. We're gonna talk about it today. You see it in the background. Draft Camp Central. Let's talk about it as we do. Day number 9. The do's, the don'ts, the expectations of what's going on in camp. I'm here to keep you guys updated on what's going on. The camp tracker. Demir Bird is out with a hamstring injury. Make no mistake about it. Demir Bird out with a hamstring injury. Look, he was a leading contender for punt return duties, a potential wide receiver number 5 here, and he just can't seem to beat the injury bug. So this is one of those ones where you sitting down and you're looking at Demir and you're saying, "All right, buddy, hamstring injury now. You're not really helping yourself, man. You're not really solidifying yourself or your spot or your position here, bruh." So he missed practice today with a hamstring injury. He has been having a strong camp so far since his return to Carolina, though. 704, what it do, fam? Let's talk about it. You're right about that. Shout out to everybody who just coming in. Make sure the link is in the bottom of this video to our meet and greet that's going to be coming up in this November. We got 4 months or 3.5. Go ahead and make your plans to come on over. 704, I want to see you there if you can, brother. Make your plans. We are on the Lake Wiley. Y'all already know what time it is. I'm excited about that, man. Cowboy weekend, this is the time to do it. We got some special guests that's going to be in the building for y'all. I can't wait. I'm so excited. There's going to be a lot to take from it. But let's get back to this training camp. I'm going to be on that meet and greet for the next couple of months. We're going to make sure we remind y'all the meet and greet is coming up. To all you fantasy lovers, if you're watching right now and you want to join the fantasy league, we have our fantasy draft today at 6:30. So go ahead, click the link at the very, very bottom and make sure you reserve your spot in the fantasy. The Cowboys game, yes, sir. 7:04. That Saturday, we're doing the live meet and greet on the lake. Then we're going to do a tailgate out there as well. Like I said, free food, free everything. If you're available to come on, please pull up, man. Like I said, holla at your boys. We doing this because we got nothing but love for all y'all, especially the 704, man. He one of the day ones over here. Yes, sir. So make sure you get your spot in line. Oh, Brother Wiley. Brother Wiley. What's going on, Wiley?
Hey, that's good, man. Another Sunday, enjoy life. What's up with you, man?
You got your hands tied down today, Wiley?
What you mean? Oh, come on now. What you talking about?
Here we go. Wiley in the damn show on your ass with the quickness.
I put the phone in my pocket by mistake, man. I was like, oh, my God. And I ain't noticed it, Kyle. I didn't even notice it. I was like, hold on a second. I pulled it out. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah. As soon as we see Wiley disappear, the show in, I think go holler. Did the show end? Yes, it did. Thanks to Wiley. I said, Wiley ass.
Sorry about that, man.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to get the beans and burritos out of your ass this season. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to make sure I get that about you. Look, we got a lot we talking about. Day camp. We got camp observations. Damn, I couldn't get that out. Camp observations coming around, man. First things first, Demir Bird injured. Hamstring injury. Yeah. Bryce Young will play in the season opener. We are getting closer to the Jets. Head coach Frank Wright confirmed that he will begin on Saturday when we host the Jets. We got them all week during the practice. And then he spoke about it. He said there is a flexibility in the plan. There has to be, right? We're just being smart about it. So we have a general idea of how many players we get through the whole preseason, but that can be adjusted by 10 or 20. They were asking him about when he was going to start chopping things down. And so that's what he laid out today. Another good thing is Deion Jones is looking really good. From what we've been hearing between everybody around, shout out to Charlotte Vibe. I caught his video a few minutes ago. They were heaping praise on the 8-year veteran, saying that he's fitting right in, and he dominated on defense, bro.
Oh, boy, we set for a good year this year. Boy, it's gonna be something.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Who you calling Mr. Ass Man? Oh, he calling me.
He calling you that.
What's up, Jeff Hall? No, it's Lake Wiley, Agent 704. We're going to be on Lake Wiley, not Lake Norman.
Mm-hmm.
For everybody coming to the meet and greet, man, please show that love. Go ahead and get your position. I got everything at the bottom of the video. Go ahead and click and get your position in line. We want to see you guys there. Another thing that was big, Austin Corbett came out and spoke about his fellow interior lineman. They asked him about, who he's been impressed by. He said with Brady Christensen, Justin McCray, Nash Jensen, Chandler, Zavala. These guys come and there's no hiccup whatsoever, Corbett said. Then he said they understand the playbook. They work so well together, and I think that they're going to do a great job working with whomever is at center or who's next to them. Everyone stepped up, and it's been awesome to watch. Yeah. Wow. So, you think he's starting to feel the pressure, Wiley?
Oh, he noticed the pressure, cause hey, it's how the NFL is, not for long. Mess around and one of those rookies looking good, your job is lost.
Yes, sir. And the surprise here to me is Justin McCray, man. Everybody was talking about. Remember, I spoke about him last week. Do we stick with him, or should we have went out and get a free agent at that position? And everybody then was saying, let's give the young fellow a chance. Well, Justin McCray is like he said, you could plug him in and you don't see no difference. So I mean, is this offensive line better than we thought, Wiley?
I don't know, man. I was listening to Charlotte Vibes and also Unnecessary Bluntness, right? Mm-hmm. And they would say the defensive line was giving them the business. Watch this. It's either one or two things. Either the defensive line is that dominant or the offensive line got some issues. I don't know. You tell me, you were there.
Well, from what I saw physically, the defensive line was killing it in camp when I was there. So I'm not saying that the offensive line isn't up to par, but what I am looking at is saying that this defense is tenacious this year. It's tenacious. Jesus. From what I'm hearing, even Gross Matos is hungry this year. Mm-hmm. And he knows it's a make or break year for him. Because this year is dependent upon him coming out. And think about it. They got an interview with him. I believe he was talking to the Charlotte Observer or something like that.
Yep.
And he was like, fans say they need an edge rusher. They said that I'm not good enough. I want to prove to people that I am who I say I am. I know that I'm capable of. Even he's starting to feel the pressure.
Hey, they be listening. They listening.
Oh, he better sweet ass be listening. Because every chance I get, I remind him how much he is down on one knee trying to get married versus getting his black ass out there to play some ball.
Hey, that pressure from her is on him now. See, you know what I told you, man. Hey, between him and CJ, one getting married and the other one having a kid, maybe make them be grown men now. They got to make grown men decisions now. You know what I mean? So, and this is it. If you can be out of the league,
woman don't want no broke man. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Oh no, you be done. Your NFL career be over. It'll be over with her.
I'm telling you, Gross Matos see the handwriting on the wall because I think he's on his rookie deal wasn't much. His rookie deal wasn't much at all. Him coming out of Penn State, and so what he getting? I don't even think he getting a couple of million.
Oh, he is. He was second round pick.
Second round pick.
He was high though. He was like he had to be about 30. He's around the.
I thought he was in the 80s. Let me look up Gross Matos.
I think he was around 60. Excuse me, not 60. I only think it was no 60. I think he was high. He was a high second round pick.
So he was picked number 38.
See?
Pick number 38. So the money for him should be pretty good.
Yeah.
But if he's able to extend here with the Panthers, you talking how much you think it's going to take to keep him?
Well,
if he have a good year.
So he'll probably get around 10 to 12 a year. Simply because this will be his first good year. So he'll get that much. Yeah, he'll get that much.
10 to 12 of what a year?
Okay, watch.
I wouldn't pay I wouldn't pay him $5 million a year.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
All right.
I could go get a OG rookie right now in his spot for $10 million and get production.
Mm-hmm.
The math ain't mathing with 𝐦𝐤𝐤. No, sir.
I know, but here's his problem. So say Barno, Jones, and those other guys are on his heels, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'll keep his price down low. Simply because the fact is they'll go, well, we can either pay you this or let you go. Because they got somebody that think he can replace him. Now, if he come out there and do what he do, we're going to have a problem. Because we got to pay everybody. We got to pay everybody.
Hey, Wally, they on his ass in the chat. Shout out to Jeff R. He said it'll cost 2 packs of cigarettes and a bottle of Rock and Ride to keep 𝐦𝐤.
Okay. Talk to Jeff R.
Oh,
boy,
man.
That's up there.
That is funny. Jay said he shouldn't get no more than 6 or 9 a year by default. He'll get extra. I agree with that. He shouldn't get no more than 9, 10 a year. Like Wally said, 10 should be the most with him because he hasn't produced.
Correct. He'll have one good year.
Shout out to the Mad Chatter. He said, "Where is Clowney? Clowney is still an unrestricted free agent. I don't think we're gonna go after him because the noise in camp right now is 𝐦GM is stepping up. The noise is Marquise Haynes is looking better as an outside linebacker. The noise is DJ is starting to look really, really, really good on that outside spot. So
and they got some other dude too. Who was that? They were I'm trying to remember his name. There's I can look it up, but there's a guy. I think he's an undrafted guy that came in and he's been playing really good at outside linebacker. Matter of fact, Kobe Jones and him are on the same. They both are popping. Every time you hear those guys talking, they're talking about him. He's an undrafted guy. He's playing the same size.
From a Jalen Redmond?
No, he's 47. I'm on my iPad. I'm sorry, I can't look it up right now.
You say what number he is? I got the camp thing with the numbers on him.
Cause he was on the Charlotte Vibe the other day. I think he's 40.
47 is Bumper Pool.
No, it ain't him. He playing He playing defensive outside linebacker. An African looking name. You got it upside down, man.
No, on my side of the street. Yeah.
It's an African name. Sound like an African name.
Yeah, they gave this all out of camp where they got a list of all the players from camp that's on the team. That they gave out to everybody out there. I'm trying to see. You say he got an African name.
Yeah.
Because
Aaron said it from Unnecessary Bluntness. He brought him up the first time. Then I heard him also on the 24. There's another podcast, 24 Hour Sports.
And he could play outside.
He was playing outside. He was playing. He was playing when Kobe's playing.
Kobe Jones. Then somebody said the kid from from Georgia Tech. Is that who you talking about?
What's his name?
I don't know. Only African guy I see. Well, hell, ain't none of people got no African name. Kamu Gruger Hill is the only funny name we know.
Well, okay. I'll look it up.
Aaron Mosley.
Nope, Aaron Mosley gone.
Yeah, they got rid of his ass. I was getting ready to say. Yeah. I think I don't know who you speak of that's got a little African name, but Whenever you get a chance, just remind me. Ely or something they're saying in the chat.
Maybe it's Ely. Yeah, I see that.
Can I
Yeah,
tell
maybe it's
you?
Ely.
Can I tell you guys what got me mad? Okay, man, Chatter, tell us what's up.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go.
Tell us what's up. While you doing that, we're gonna continue down the dresser. Other news, your boy Miles Sanders is back out in uniform. He took reps off, but he appears to be fine. Then they had a lot of vets. We had a lot of vets today that wasn't in pads. Whether that was tight end Hayden Hurst, Adam Thielen, Shaq Thompson, uh, Jordan, Edge Jordan Thomas. Don't know who the hell he is, but anyway. And then Miles Sanders had tweaked his injury the other day in individual drills. So he's in shoulder pads and a helmet. So we can breathe a little easier. Breathe a little easier with Miles, because right now I don't wanna hold on, my man Chatter. He said we spent a third on Greer and now Corral and draft picks are vulnerable. Oh man, Chatter angry. Shout out to the man Chatter, man. You got every right to feel that way, brother. Look, we were throwing picks away, uh, like they're Cheerios, man.
Hey, we don't want to
Hmm.
bring that up, man. That show was a horrible show. That show gave me PTSD, man.
Man, Chatter got angry.
I don't blame him. I'm angry too. All those draft picks was wasted, man. We could have Super Bowl already.
Man, I'm gonna tell you about this, man. Bryce Young had a little bit of a rush start in team drills today. Today he was 0-2 with 2 sacks. He had one incompletion compared. It was a bad route ran by the receiver, but no biggie. Hubert had 2 runs. YGM had a sack. Blackshear had another run. Mango was targeted, but it was nearly an interception. C.J. Henderson had a pretty good day at camp, but that's another guy. Is C.J. Henderson just a camp body because he can only seem to get it together while he in shorts?
Hey man, hey, they doing something because they cut. Remember that Richardson dude we saw? We said look out to Kobe Richardson. They
Yeah.
cut they cut him and got the guy from Philly, the cornerback from Philly. But they've been saying both. And Keith said the other day when he did at the podium. You all ever see him up there? He said the defense we're playing now is the same defense he played when he was in college. He said he'd feel better, so he may do good. And so, hey, maybe opportunity, maybe you know.
Well, let's hope so. Shout out to J Issue in the chat. He was like, "Q, did you hear Johnson leaving early today?" J Issue, when we were down in camp that Saturday,
Ah,
uh, DJ Johnson was leaving when we was leaving, and I'm like, "What the hell? The players are still on the field over there, doing autographs and stuff like that. Why is he leaving so early?" And me and Pop and Go, it was like, okay. How you the first one out of practice? That's my dog. I've been advocating for him harder than anybody else.
oh man, oh man,
We
he can't
said
be
that.
doing that. He can't be
He
doing that.
Look, Wiley, he passed us in a nice BMW, a classic BMW.
Uh,
He passed us by. Shout out to DJ Johnson, man, brother. Don't be like them other guys coming to practice late and leaving early. You come on now, we need you. Shout out to the man Chatter. I think he talking about 𝐦𝐨𝐤𝐤, number
ah,
46.
yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
was
So
he been popping. So
he
that's
been
what I'm
doing
saying,
good.
man. Yeah, they've been talking about him and Kobe. They ain't been talking about Barno too much, but I'm just saying, if those guys have been popping, why are you gonna go out and you're gonna take what you got and see what you got, and then man, you mess around and get one of those guys on a good deal.
Hmm.
All you need is you need 4 of them.
You right about that. I can't even knock that, Wiley. Shout out to the Mad Chatter. He said, "How you guys feel about Chuba? Is he mid? Should we try getting a second running back? Getting a better second running back?" Woo! I'm gonna be real, Mad Chatter. I've been on the record saying that to me, after Miles Sanders, other than Cam Peoples, which they're not giving him the chances and the opportunities like that he need to, there is no other guy to me other than Miles Sanders that can come out and really give us production in that running back room. That's
Okay.
just
All
me.
right.
I'm not a
All
fan of
right. I mean,
Blackshear. I'm not a fan of Chuba.
we're gonna see. But you know what though? Think about last year. Blackshear came in, undrafted guy, and he did good for us. He
He
did real
did.
good for us.
Serviceable.
And what I'm saying is, yeah, but dude, serviceable running back is not an easy thing. You got the
Wiley.
people you
That's a
have. Well,
position.
you oh,
That's a position where
huh?
we got fifth rounders and sixth rounders coming out being successful at. So excuse me, Wiley, but at the running back position, you could go pull any Tom, Dick, or Harry off the street and get production.
I don't know about that. We proved it over the years that that's not true. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Mike Davis, who we had, when was he taken?
I don't know. Mike Davis was a hot low draft pick, yeah, but he was with us.
Ah,
I got it. But the
before
thing
he
about
before he
it,
before he went, Mike Davis, running back. That guy, he was a fourth round pick, number 126. Now look at Tyler Algier. Had 1,000 yards last year. That guy was picking the later rounds too, fifth round pick you talk about.
hmm
All I'm saying when it comes to the running back position, Chuba was a high pick.
yeah,
Chuba
he
was what,
was.
third round?
Yeah, I think he was third round. He
What?
was a hot pick comparatively. Yeah.
Yeah. But we not getting the production that we need to get from Chuba Hubbard, man. Look, Chuba Hubbard was taken. Let me make sure I'm correct, because I like to put it out there and make sure I'm right with it.
hmm
Chuba Hubbard was taken. Oh, okay. In the fourth round. He was a fourth round pick his damn self.
See, there it is.
Well, no wonder why we ain't getting shit from him.
Yeah, but you know what though? I feel you, but Chupa's serviceable, man. I,
No,
if he
sir.
can
You
catch better,
remember
if his hands weren't so bad,
Wiley. You remember last year they put him on punt returns. That boy muffed three punts. Three punts. Three. Wiley. Wiley. Please, Wiley. Tell me what's going on, Wiley. Hello? You there, Wiley?
yeah, I mean, my little internet started acting up. I'm gonna connect to my phone.
Hold on, they on my ass in the chat now. I can't wait for the first preseason game. I got to see these rookies in action. I'm with you on running back. Blackshear is a good three. Look, Blackshear and Chuba Hubbard are all, I hate to say it, third stringers. Third, fourth stringers. And like I said, he's below average. Hopefully, Wiley got more anticipation for these guys than I do.
Well, I can't tell you. I ain't gonna jump out the window on that. Normally I would say something, but Chuba ain't trustworthy. Chuba ain't trustworthy.
Chuba make us all look fool last year, remember?
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Sometime I'll do it, but that one I can't do it on, bro.
Mm-hmm. Get him in and rotate him until you find a good running back, more movement. I like Cameron Peoples. It just seems like the coaching
He
staff don't like Cameron Peoples that much. What's the deal, Wiley?
he got to show man. He got to show up to work. Come on, man. I heard he ain't showing up to work, man. You can't just He gonna mess around like that. What's that one guy that constantly on the practice squad? He gonna be on the practice squad again. People's gonna be looking for a job. Cause people ain't bigger. People gonna mess around. All his snaps gonna go to Chanel. Chanel just as big as people's.
Man, what I'm afraid of with Chenault, because like I said, I like Chenault. I don't want to use him in that running back position. His body might break down because he's just fragile as hell. I think about it. In the games we saw him, when he touched the ball, he was electric.
Oh
But
yeah.
he had to get his ass on the field. And that just seems to be a problem for him,
But
getting
I
on
don't.
the
I don't.
field.
But I don't see. Here's the thing. This may be me. A lot of guys, even like with TJ, TMJ, we thought he was hurt, but the coach wouldn't let them get on the field. We don't know if these guys were that hurt because they could have been just healthy scratches. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because now this year, if now this year, I believe the coaches. If they're actually injured and they're scratched, I think there will be a healthy scratch and we'll know it. These guys from the last couple of years, man, I can't trust nothing they were saying.
Wally, you ain't had no faith in your boy Overrule?
No, man, that dude, man, not with TMJ come out doing what he doing as soon as he left. Come on, man. What he became healthy all of a sudden? Come on, man. That don't make no sense.
So what you trying to say? Rule was doing Houdini moves over your face, huh?
I don't know if it was Houdini, but that dude got some issues, man. He did. It's like if you didn't stroke his ego, you didn't get on the field.
Correct. Now, Wally, I'm one of the ones. I'm one of the ones, man. When it comes to food and how he ran his team, I never was a fan of this guy. I'm so glad that he's went to Nebraska.
Hmm.
Um, but when I look back on this running back position, we took a running back because his wife wanted the guy. Who in the hell does shit like that? Now,
Well,
try not to cuss on a Sunday.
they said that. Well, she'll be. The report was, I guess, when Chuba played them, Chuba was running all over him. So she was like, "Remember how he was doing you bad? So, golly,
Yeah.
you better take the guy." But also, if you think about it like this, if we have a little of that Rams flavor on the offense, Chuba is more of a stretch guy. He's more of a stretch zone runner. So
Hmm.
they may set him up by running plays that are more in line with his skill set. You know,
Hmm. Man, shout out to Donald Vaughn. He said Black Shear is electric Q. Don't sleep on Frank. Frank gave him props too, I believe, in this staff. They know what the talent looks like. He electric. He third string electric. How about that? You want me to
well,
phrase it better for you?
hey, mess around, he take Chuba's spot. You be sitting here with, you be sitting here talking about. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from.
Bruh.
I
Shout
think we're
out
gonna
to
be.
Rock Jones.
What Rod Jones say?
He said Chuba runs hard. He's just unreliable on passing downs.
That's true. That is a true statement.
See Diddy
Man.
on his ass too. Talking about Chuba got hands like a Xavier Woods.
Yeah, Xavier can't catch nothing. And Cole won't catch him either. Golly.
Man, look at here. While we're here, Wally, shout your channel out, brother.
Carolina Panther Germany podcast. Matter of fact, I was at the bar earlier today. I'm taking photos, getting all my stuff together so I can get my intro done.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all go over as you click on the Black Cat channel is one of the featured channels up under there. Go there and subscribe to his channel, man. He needs the love and support from you guys. This is our very own Wiley, and we like to support him, man. So make sure y'all show love and subscribe to his channel. We can't wait for that first live, Bubba.
It's gonna be epic. Be a red swamp. It's gonna be epic.
Oh, yeah. Him and Red Swarm. Here we go. Y'all know third cousin is always on something, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be something.
All right.
Yeah,
So
man.
he said, the chat is going crazy right now, man. It must have been a few games that I ain't get to see because the love for Black shit is crazy. Shout out to J Issue.
Oh,
A
okay.
man, a man said Rue was creating a daycare in Bank of America. And the mad chatter, the top three wide receivers is going to be Thielen, Sharp, Chenault, hoping Mango guy, or Shy or Terrence. Who you
Oh,
got at
wow.
your wide receiver position, Wiley?
I'm going to go with Thielen, Sharp. Probably should nope. Nope. Well, probably Terrence, but then Chenault, and then Mingo's last. The reason why I said I don't know if Mingo's last or I don't know. I don't know where to put him because all those guys got different skill sets. Mingo got the same skill set as Terrence, almost. You know what I mean?
Nah, but one they done deemed the guy, the other one they deemed the stepson. So
Well,
wait a minute now, they rubbing somebody back already.
that's Steve is doing that. We don't know if we don't know if the team doing that. We don't know if the team doing that.
Man, Steve got Musa Muhammad and him together. They holding that boy like a prize baby. Like that just the circle of life and Mufasa and them boys out there in the Lion King. Come on, man. What the hell?
Hey, that's probably pissing Terrence off. Terrence is gonna go off this year, man. He'll go off
I,
this year.
you better hope so for your sake. Look, I just cut a video. I'm going to debut it tomorrow with the expectations for Bryce Young and this offense. And I laid it out for Terrence Marshall, man. So you got to tune into the video tomorrow to see exactly how far left I went. It's going to be good.
All right.
But speaking of defense, they said, this, like you said earlier, the defense picked up where they left off from yesterday's dominant practice in the 11 versus 11. They were 0-5 on passing attempts. Bryce Young were 0-2, and Andy Dalton was 0-3. One false start and 2 would-be sacks. How you feeling about that, Wiley?
Hey, I told you that 3-4 was something different. Told you. Remember I told you you're going to be playing faster?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You might have had something to say about LaVisca. This could really make you happy, Wiley. They said today he put J.C. Horn on skates in the open field.
Oh,
LaVisca should know put him on skates today.
See? Hey, LaVisca, man, LaVisca is gonna be breaking out this year. That 500 yards is gonna look real good. It's gonna look real good.
It's gonna be a quiet 500 yards.
Real good. Hey, he good. He gonna get at least 5 touchdowns this year.
Oh, really? That's how you feel?
Well, he got 2.
My God.
He got 2 last year.
I believe Bird and Smith will make the roster. Hey, I believe that too. Bird will make it, but I don't think Shi Smith is gonna make it because how long has Shi Smith been lingering around? It's what, 2-3 years now?
Yeah, but they were saying the other day that both Bird and Shi was torching the team. So maybe that pressure that Bird put on him making him play now.
Wiley.
Yeah.
If Frank Wright then put Shi Smith on his team after watching him torturing them boys every year in camp, and he bringing his ass out here and being a non-factor, I might have to talk to Frank and check his glasses. I might have to do it.
Well, the thing about it like this, and that little hamstring injury that Bird had, maybe they'll let him nurse it, right? And then they'll take Shi, keep Shi, see what he does the first couple games, and if Bird is better than Shi in the game, I'm talking about Shi don't show up, they can cut him, and they can bring Bird back from injury.
No, Donovan, I didn't see Steve Smith ranking at all. Tell me what's going on. What's going on? And shout out to 2 fans in the stands. He said, "Don't sleep on Terrence Marshall Jr. just yet."
See, there it is. There it is.
I'm a narcolepsy.
You ain't right. Hey,
I'm sleeping on it right now.
Hey, those two fans in the stand. Those guys got an outstanding podcast, man. You should check it out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all go over there, show love over there to 2 fans in the stands, man. Real dope brothers. Look, we haven't had a chance to meet in person, but look, when we do, I know it's gonna be dope. Sooner or later, we gotta have them on the channel. Look, make no mistake about it. You are slipping if you are not subbed.
Yep, got to sub up, baby. Hit that like
Man,
button.
Chatter. Terrence Marshall ain't no second round value, I say. Oh, man, Chatter on his ass.
Ooh, what's up with Mad Chatter today?
Man, Chatter mad.
Oh.
Two fans. They actually two fans now. Why is he mid?
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm staying out of this.
Hey,
I am staying out of this.
Hey, we have to bring him up. We have to bring him up. Let him discuss it. Let him discuss it. Let him discuss it. Let him discuss it.
Then he said injury, and when Wilkes took over, we went run heavy. Oh boy. Panther Pickles Bird is hurt ACL, I think. Yeah. I started that off at the beginning of the show.
Is it ACL or is it hamstring? If it's ACL,
It was a hamstring from what they said.
Oh.
Now it's an ACL.
Oh, that's different.
Shout out to 704 talking about I ain't letting shit slide. You damn right I ain't.
704, that boy.
Poppy. Hey man, we're gonna continue going down. While I do that, I'm gonna open up the chat, but we got a bunch of more stuff to talk about. What's going on in camp? I'm so excited because football is back. We back to it. Make no mistake, this is your home channel. This is where you need to be. Come and get it. We're gonna serve it to you on a platter. I'm in your ass. I hate to say it. I'm in your ass.
Pause.
Pause. All the way.
Oh, boy, you wrong for that one. You wrong.
C.J. Henderson picked off Bryce Young in a 707. Looked like a receiver quarterback miscommunication. The ball went straight to Henderson down the seam. Third pick of the camp for C.J. So no matter how many picks the C.J. seems to get, is that going to save his ass this year, Wiley?
Oh, he gonna get a chance to play. Now, if he don't do what he do midway through the season, they may trade him to get something out of him. Even if it's a low round pick, they get something. You know?
Oh my God, that boy make my stomach hurt every time I see him. Every time I see him.
Hopefully.
Hey guys, I got some breaking news for you, man.
What's up?
The Panthers just signed, according to Adam Schefter, the Panthers signed linebacker Justin Houston.
No! Oh, Justin Houston. Boy, he had 9 sacks last year.
Yeah, he might be 34, but he still produces. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we good now. Hey, Pickle.
Yeah.
Pickle.
Hey.
Our defense gonna be something deadly this year, baby. It's
Oh boy.
something deadly. Oh.
Super Bowl. Here we go.
I guess we know why 𝐦𝐤𝐤 was a little pissy in his interview, don't we?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm feeling really good now.
All our holes got patched, man. This is ridiculous.
Hey, that's some security for your ass. I'm trying to tell you. Justin Houston is a made product. And if it is, make sure we confirm that. If that is confirmed, we for damn sure just got a guy opposite of Brian Burns just now.
Now, Adam Schefter posted it, but you know how all that shit is. So I'll still keep looking and see if anybody else pops on that.
But Adam don't post nothing. He don't post nothing unless it's true.
Yeah, he don't post no bullshit.
Yeah. It's starting to make the rounds. Somebody from NFL Network's now reporting it.
There it is. See, there you go, Pickle. Appreciate you, Pickle.
Oh boy, you know it, man.
Hey, we got Houston in the building. Houston in the building. We got an edge rusher. We on your ass. We on your ass.
Hey, I want to shout out to our Valken brothers, man. Know
your
role, put your lipstick on, and kiss your own ass goodbye.
We on your ass. We on your ass. Yes, sir.
Bye, bird.
Here we go.
Bro, that's official. First of all, I'm in awe right now of Scott Fitterer having the ability to get some of these guys in the building, man. This is big. Houston is one of the bigs. Look, we needed a guy that could come out and be a made man on the outside. Thank God.
Now, we can move all kind of pieces around now. Boy, this is gonna be something.
Oh yeah, 1 year deal in the building. Hey, woo, Super Bowl. Here we.
I ain't doing that, Q. I ain't jumping out that window.
Come on now, I had to do it, man. I had to do it. I'm feeling good. We got Justin Houston, man. Y'all just don't know how good I feel right now. Man, 2 fans in the stands. CJ, what's happening?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Yeah,
Damn, I
man,
came
good,
in
brother.
at the right
You
time,
feeling
man.
good now?
Yes, sir. We're doing
I
real
came in
good.
at the right time, baby. Let's go.
Talk to
Come
me,
on.
man. How Justin Houston changed the dynamics of what we're trying to do now?
He know what he doing in that 3-4. He don't need all that time practicing.
Nah,
Oh, yeah.
he good. He good. And boy,
Mhm.
he's gonna put some pressure. Man, it's gonna be something nice to see this year.
Man, y'all
We're
look
gonna
at
be record
that
shot.
boy in the chat. The Watchman, he out there stressing. He's stressing hard, man. He said he old. You know, Watchman, man. He still had 9.5 sacks last year.
Hey,
Come on, man. I
look,
mean, he still had that.
He was almost
9
at
sacks.
double-digit sacks last year, and at
Yep.
his age of 34, he can still
Yeah.
get to the quarterback.
I'll
That's
take
all
it.
I care about.
Yep, I take it.
Uh-oh,
Need
somebody
that
said it. Emmanuel said, goodbye, YGM.
Yo.
Oh,
Yo.
But, okay, let's talk about it, fellas, because with them going
I
out
don't think so.
and actually getting
Fire
him,
hit good.
that's saying they do not believe in what they're getting from YGM.
Yeah.
It's saying that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you
Man
what I
had
do.
8.5
I tell you what
sacks
I
in 3
do.
years.
I'd put a bunch of lipstick on YGM and I'd pray to Maryland we're good for them Jets and see if they just want to swap Huff for that Huff for YGM. That's what I do. I'd even throw in Chuba and maybe Chin. I might would throw in Chin.
No, you
Boy,
change
you
your
drunk
mind.
today.
Hey,
All right.
Pickle, you gonna change your
Okay.
mind about. Hey, when we get to the middle of the season, we'll
Yeah.
talk about
Chin?
this, Pickle. You'll
All
see.
right. Okay.
You'll see.
I tell you what we'll do, brother. I tell you what we'll do. We'll give
What's
him
that?
Woods instead. How's that?
Okay, we can do that.
We just give him Woods.
Yeah.
He ain't
So,
gonna
Yeah,
be
because
here
he
but
can't
passing
catch a
carry
damn
now.
thing. I might have to
No,
agree
he
with that. He got hands like cinder blocks.
You got center
Yeah,
blocks, huh?
we'll slide that rookie Jamie Robinson in there. We might have to put up with Twan strutting his shit all day long, but we just have to do it, I guess.
Oh, heavens. We won't be able to shut him up then, for real.
You ain't
No, we
lying.
won't.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. We'll be the Seminoles now. We won't be the Panthers no more.
Man, look, I'm so excited because it seems like they're listening to what the fans outcrying. It's a damn shame we can understand what they needed more than what they understand. I'm like, can't they not see the hole on that side of the field?
Maybe
But
they
what took him
could,
so
but
long, though?
well, you got to think about it like
I
this.
think they go ahead, man.
It's about the best deal for the team. Because we got him on 1 year deal, but how much was it? It probably was a team friendly deal.
Yeah, I would expect
True.
we took this long because to be honest, I believe Scott Fitterer and maybe even Frank Wright, they had to get these guys. If you remember what Rivera was saying the other day, he said something, we needed to get more pads on these defensive guys. Is that not what he said or something close to that? He needed more padded practices. And he got them. And what did he see from YGM? What did he see from Haynes has been hurt all day. Haynes been hurt for weeks. The closest thing he's seen from anybody is from 2 young guys. One's an undrafted rookie. The other's been in the league for a year, but he was undrafted to start with. So that's the closest we've seen. You know, you don't really want to put them on there like that. So and Justin's a good guy because he can teach him young boys, and he also wouldn't mind on certain downs put them out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he gonna get it now. He gonna go get it.
Oh boy.
What's up, Black Cat? What's up, Black Cat Panther Podcast? It's been a while.
What's up, Anthony? How you living, brother?
Good, bro. Hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all had fun at training camp. It's an awesome experience. I just wanted to come in here and say thank goodness, man. Scott Fitter is listening to the fans. I've been calling for edge rusher for about like 2 months now, man. I know Q has too. So I'm so happy we got him. He's a productive player. He's a bit old, but like Pickle just said, man, we need someone in here to teach these young boys how to rush the passer. So I think he's going to do a lot of good for us. 9.5 sacks in 22. He can also he's good at stopping the run. I think that's the biggest thing as well. They've really emphasized stopping the run through this whole regime so far. So I think it's a great signing. I think Burns finally has some help, and it makes me a lot more confident in this defense than where I was like 2 months ago. So
yeah, they had to get somebody that could do both.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Like people were I was a Clowney fan, but then again, Clowney has not been able to get to the quarterback. So at least we got both sides of a pass rusher. So that's good. I'm glad. Like a lot of Baltimore fans too thought he was maybe going to re-sign with them. So I'm happy we got him, man. I'm happy we got him.
You know what, Anthony? I'm like y'all. I wanted Clowney originally because he was a few years younger. But Clowney got issues stopping or rushing a passer. He might be a decent run stopper, but you know what? Houston, if you watch tape, Houston plays like he's 30. And Clowney plays like he's 38. So, I mean, I think you got to have a love for the game. Yeah, I think you got to have love for the game, and I don't know that Clowney has any more love for the game.
Say that again for me, CJ.
His production does not match his market value, what everybody thinks they're trying to sign him for. I keep hearing something around like $9 million, but I haven't seen it.
Imagine this right now, this new front seven with Derek Brown, Shy Tuttle, whoever you want to put at the opposite spot, Williams or Henry Anderson, Brian Burns. Houston opposite of him, Frankie Louvu, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿, Shaq Thompson. We got so many bodies we can rotate in. They're gonna be putting linebacker, Jeremy Chin in and out at linebacker as well too. I mean, this front seven is scary.
Got potential.
You didn't even call off Jones. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Man, I keep forgetting Jones here. They make it move. They're making scary moves right now, Wally. Scary moves. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Because think about it, Scott Fitterer and Frank Wright went up to that podium and they were talking about the pass rusher positions is going to be coming from more than 2 spots. Didn't they not say that earlier yesterday or today?
Oh, yeah.
That was yesterday. So think about it. If you got Jones that just came in, you get Justin Houston coming through the door, YGM and all those guys. Look, I don't think YGM worth a damn, but he's still a body. You could throw at somebody.
True.
And having these guys rotating in and out. Remember when we had that NASCAR package back in the day where we used to throw Coney, Ely, and all them boys out there? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, it's been a while since we had rotational pieces in depth on this line.
Yep. Hey, Q.
What's up, Doc?
I just want to say, now, we was at practice for like the first 5 practices. And to get back what you're saying about them rotating people in, they were coming from multiple positions. We saw Louvu blitzing. We saw Shaq blitzing. Jeremy Chin was at the line. So I think this defense is going to be way different than anything we've seen in quite a while. They're going to be coming at you from every angle, every gap.
Wow, man. Evero is starting to look like the right signing to come in here to turn this defense around. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing from him, man. I'm trying not to fan out over here, but I'm really trying to put it in full perspective. That way I don't go out of my mind with this. I'm loving the Evero signing and what he has done in transforming this defense. God damn. See, y'all got me cussing on a Sunday. God damn.
Hey, this your channel. Fan out all you want to. It's all right. we keep perspective in a few. Fan out all you want to.
Yeah, man, for sure. That's the one thing Evero didn't have last year too, is he didn't have great pass rushers. So now he has people he can work with, really, man. So I think our defense is about to take a huge leap, man. So I'm really excited, really freaking excited, man.
But you know what? I hope they do, because that depth at cornerback, I'm still a little bit worried about it. But
Ooh, let's talk about it, brother. Let's talk about it. We just made a move at defensive end, outside linebacker. What do you need to see coming from this cornerback spot?
Hey, all I want to see is J.C. Horn and Dante Jackson stay healthy for the entire season. Because if we got to depend on anybody below that, me personally, I'm worried. I am
I'm
worried.
not.
CJ Henderson, to me, he did okay when he was kind of when he didn't get thrust in the starting role. When he came in on certain downs, certain distances, he did okay. But when Horn was hurt, Jackson was hurt, we saw it all in that damn Tampa Bay game. That still gives me nightmares on that one.
The 3 touchdowns over the head. Oh my
Man,
God.
let me tell you. Oh my God.
Man, come on, you bringing the
Same
bold
play
shit.
each time, bro.
Hey, I
And
had to put it in perspective. I had to give everybody something to kind of go on what I'm talking about.
you talking about hurt my soul. The first time I said, turn your head, CJ, he wouldn't do it. The second time I said, turn your head, CJ. By the third time I say, fuck it, do what you want to do, CJ. You ain't seeing it coming.
He sure did, man. Him and Keith Taylor. They talking about it was a miscommunication. Like, damn, they ran the same play 3 damn times. How you can't figure it out by the third time?
I don't understand it.
I believe we're gonna find out preseason because right now I think if you just listen to the reporters chatter, they seem to have this kid that Ted Hall, the defensive D-backs assistant coach, is going to have major impact on C.J. Henderson and Keith Taylor. And honestly, I hope he does. I hope he can turn him around, But I got to see it before I'm comfortable with it. I got to see it, and a little bit of practice. I don't do it no more, y'all. I've seen the big practices. I've seen all them nice, pretty practices in shorts, and everybody studying out, and everybody getting excited because somebody in shorts and a halter top. Well, guess what? I want to see something real.
Hey, but Keith said this defense he played in college.
Yeah, so, that's nice.
Well, we'll see. He shouldn't have no excuse, right?
I agree.
He shouldn't, but I want to say this: how long are we gonna give all these question marks we got? Like, we gonna give them any kind of a grace period? Like, how long do we have before we say, it's time to jump ship and get them the hell out of Charlotte?
I think this year.
Yeah, I think one of them. No, CJ definitely. Keith may get another year simply because you got to draft some more people, but that's it.
But I mean, it's not only him. You got Amari Barno. You got guys like Chuba Hubbard, Blackshear. I mean, look at it. Giovanni Ricci, one of those guys. They can't figure out if they're going to put him at fullback or tight end because they don't know which position he's the best at. He's a guy that's a dual army knife, but he can't do one thing right. You got so many positions where we just got a influx of guys sitting there.
All right, folks. It's now hit the official announcement on Panthers.com by Darren Gant. The Panthers agreed to terms with Justin Houston.
Hey,
Q.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, Q. I want to see them when they make that roster move post. I want to put them when they do the made room by section. They need to have Cameron Irvin ass down there. Go ahead and let him go. After he almost let Bryce get his knee taken out in practice yesterday.
No, but that's your mentor for 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿. He said he whooped 𝐥𝐤𝐤 into shape. Remember he said that?
Man, please.
Yeah.
Man.
His blocking about whipped our rookie quarterback into
he about put him out for the season.
Yes. Yeah. He about whipped him into 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿. If it wasn't, you know what? If you go back and look at that play, because y'all showed it the other day, I think.
Yep.
Anyway, but if you go back and look at that shit, if I'd have been one of them quarterbacks from last year, well, they'd have picked him up off the ground.
I'm telling you. He caught that shit out the corner of his eye in the nick of time and stepped up and got right out the way.
Yep. He needed to do that rest of the year if Cam Irving's out there coming off the bench, a blocker. He's gonna have to do that a whole lot. I was
line
happy.
Situation only.
Yep. I was happy. Our man, unnecessary bluntness, Duncan.
Dunk.
I watched him, man, and his show when he said that they also had Cade Mays out there at right tackle a little bit, and I like some of those moves. And then since that rookie come back and he's out there practicing now, so that leaves me a little hope that maybe in a pinch we won't see Cam Irving out there. I'd rather see him out at Waterboy.
Well, last year they used him in short yardage situations, and that was about it. He came in as an extra lineman.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. Austin Corbett is out. My number one guy would have been Chandler Zavala, but being that he's even hurt, 𝐭𝐸 has to step up and fill that role at right guard, and we need him to be the backup right tackle just in case something goes down with Taylor Moton. Being that he has arthritic knees, so they say, we need to start thinking about that position ahead of time and having him molded for it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yep.
A man said, shout out to the Mad Chatter. He said, now is 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐤 even good enough to rotate and back up Houston?
Oh, that's going to be tough.
The preseason will tell.
God.
Because I looked it up just a few minutes ago, just a few seconds ago. And Panthers actually saved a little bit of cap money by cutting 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐤 after preseason here. So I ain't saying that's going to happen, but this is why you play preseason. This is why I've preached all damn season. This year preseason is going to be one of the most important preseasons this team has ever had. So you need to pay attention to these preseasons.
Tell them.
That's facts. Think about it, man. We got so many bodies.
There's no more asses
coming up against the Jets. The Jets ain't no slouch at all.
No.
They just revamped that entire team around, and we're going to get the litmus test of where we stand amongst the Jets, getting a good look at them. So this is going to be an interesting week for everybody around. Justin Houston is just icing on the cake. Jones is just icing on the cake. It's time to start taking care of business, man. I'm ready to get to it this practice, man. It can't get here fast enough for me. Can't get here fast enough for me. I'm so damn excited. My mind is already on the damn Jets game.
Hey man.
Speaking of the Jets, what the offensive line look like?
Let's take a look.
I haven't heard too much about him.
Hey, their left tackle, he was out there. He pulled himself out of the game from his knee. He says he's all good. He just didn't feel good on the AstroTurf.
Gotcha.
He gonna play. What do you think he'll be playing us on? AstroTurf.
Yep, pretty much.
Let's take a look at this thing right here. I'm glad you brought it up, bro. Because we got them this week, and that's right around the corner. It's right around the corner.
Yep.
Did you hear about the secondary and defensive, the linemen? But I ain't heard a squat about the offensive line.
Let's take a good look right here.
Yeah. Man, we're going to see Wolf show up here in a minute. It's breaking all the Wolf,
yes, sir.
Red Swan, they're going to be piled up in here.
Don't worry. We on their ass. Atlanta. Yeah, you get a good look. Ludacris, JD. I don't give a damn. Welcome to Atlanta. Welcome to Carolina. We on your ass.
Ritter, meet the Carolina Panther turf. When you get here, just bend down and lick it and pick your spot out. We'll help you set right down.
I'll be damn, Pickle. Shout out to left tackle Dwayne Brown. We already know what the Dwayne Brown is in this league right here. That guy is he's pretty damn good. They got Mekhi Becton look like slated to back him up at left tackle.
Yeah, but Dwayne Brown ain't gonna play in preseason. I wouldn't think so.
What's wrong with him? Physically unable to perform. Expected to return week 1.
Yeah,
Laken Thomason, Joe Tippmann, Elijah Vera Tucker, Max Mitchell. Max Mitchell was pretty good. Laken Thomason was a young draft pick that we saw him come through. He's gonna be pretty decent. Dwayne Brown is the guy on this team. I'm curious to see where they're gonna put Mekhi Becton at because I think he's too good to be a backup.
I think for right now, my opinion is for right now, he's probably at left tackle. Because come on, you know how old Dwayne Brown is. That man already banged up. He ain't playing no preseason. He ain't playing no damn preseason. He might be barely practicing. You know what I'm saying? But that Billy Turner, he's played about all them positions anyhow. So
shit, Connor McGovern is pretty nice as damn self.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I'm curious to see how we match up against this offensive line because if this defense is what we say it is, we should come out and if we dominate this line, I'm gonna say, damn it, we got something. But if we come out and we struggle against this line, oh shit, it's gonna be a long day.
Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, you're right about that.
It ain't
Back
gonna be
to the
that.
drawing board.
It ain't gonna be that, Doc. Trust me.
Tell me why.
Evero is aggressive, Doc. Now think about it like this: where he gonna bring the blitz from? Cause you know he's gonna be blitzing, dude. He can now play chess because he got all the pieces, and you don't know who's gonna blitz. They can blitz Frankie and back up Houston, or they can back up Bird. Man, come on, man. They're gonna go big nickel, and they're gonna have Chi in there. Come on, I can't wait to see this. He didn't have this kind of athletes last year, man. Ain't no way in hell. Not at Denver. We looked at it.
Nah.
He didn't have this. I'm ready.
All right, Wally. You sound like you fresh up off a nigga ass over here. I hear you. Y'all already know what time it is. If you just get into the chat, man, please like, subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what time it is. Man, show our brethren some love over here. Panthers Germany is here kicking it. 2 fans in the stands. Go to them. Subscribe as well. They in here kicking it. Panther Pickle, please enlighten us onto what way you see this defense attacking this year. Please.
The defensive tackle?
No, how you see them attacking this year?
Ooh. I'll tell you what now. Evero loves the blitz. He really does. And that's good. But y'all know that old story, and I know y'all have heard it before. Sometimes a good pass rush or a great pass rush makes a bad secondary a decent secondary. And it makes a decent secondary a good secondary, an elite pass rush. I think we're going to have an elite pass rush, and people going to dream themselves into being that we've got 4 starters that some of our decent backup secondary guys are going to be real good. Are they going to think that? I think we all right defensively wise. I really do. I really think now when we start doing some injuries, that might change some things. It always does. But I like some of the depth we've got. We just got to have some on the field. And this is what brings us. We got to have some on the field cat who can teach these guys how to play a 3-4. Justin, he solves that problem. He teach Burns what Burns don't know about rushing in a 3-4. He may even teach YGM something, which if we do, we need to get man a hell of a contract to do that bullshit. But
man, think about it. Justin Houston is solidified. I mean, even back to his days in KC, he has always been that guy, man. This guy was going out getting 20 sacks back in the day. So I'm excited to see what version of him we're gonna get, where they're gonna line him up at, and exactly how much he got left in the tank at 34. I'm curious to see that.
And YGM has had 8.5 sacks in like 3 years. I mean, if Houston come in and get 9 this year, that's a W.
Yeah, and I don't, and you know what? If you're Scott Fitter, if you're Vero, if you're the coach, and preseason cuts time comes, and you got to cut some of these cats, and you say, now wait a minute, these 2 Jones and that other dude with that funky ass last name I'll never forget for not pronounce. If they look and they said they look like they almost starters, and YGM, well, he look okay. The guy that look okay, we got to ask him how good is he in playing special teams? Because if he can't play special teams, we know we got folks on our team now that are good special teamers. Now YGM ain't one of them, so YGM could find himself without a job.
This is just what the Panthers just now inherited. We inherited 9.5 sacks, 1 forced fumble, and an interception, 14 solo tackles. The guy is pretty darn good, man. And we look at his numbers based off of last year, because like I said, he had a good year. I think it was with Baltimore last year, right?
Yeah.
So with Baltimore, Now look at these numbers that he had for the seasons. One year he had a breakout season where he had 22 sacks, but he's always been in a 3-4. And excuse me, outside linebacker is exactly what we need for this guy. One, like you said earlier, to teach the youngins the position. He can even help enhance Brian Burns and show him different spots and angles to come from. This is going to be really good. You get a mentor for half the price as well as a guy that can come on and give you production. I love it. I really do.
Reach.
Shout out to Scott Fitterer, man. Every time I just want to, there's times I want to get on his ass, and then there's times I want to say, you know what, Scott, I'm going to just sit back and see what you do. And he amazes me from time to time. From time to time. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Look, y'all see what time it is. Welcome on in if you're just getting in. This is the Black Cat Panther podcast. We just signed, and this is breaking news, Justin Houston to a 1-year deal. Carolina is taking off, ready for liftoff. It's time to go. It's time to go win some games. Are we the prize of the division now? Are we the prize of the division?
I think we've been that for a little bit now, but this is just icing on the cake.
But icing on the cake, huh?
Just a little bit. You know, we starting to layer it on there.
Bro, don't get no better than this, man. Shout out to Twan Don. Brother, how you living?
What's good? What's good, man? How y'all feeling today, bro?
Good.
Welcome.
Man.
Yeah, I had to hop in real quick, seeing you up live. You know, I've been under the weather this weekend, man. But you know, I'm trying to keep pushing it.
Sound a little down, man. We just signed Justin Houston, man. Lift that energy up. Lift that shit up. Come on now.
We just
Hey, we just signed Justin Houston, bro.
Yeah, that's a big move. Wally, you know, I don't have the energy today to argue with motherfuckers, but Wally, you need to get Q ass real quick.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
I told you, man. It's Scott Fitterer I trust, bro. I told you.
Here we go. Here we go.
I told you to lay off my guy, bro. Leave him the fuck alone, man, and let him work.
And what I told you, your guy better produce. Didn't I tell you that?
He produced.
Did I not tell you that? Slowly but surely.
You better
I
leave
like
my,
the
now he
move.
been doing it. He had that.
Now he go get a damn cornerback. I'll put that bitch out there for president if he go do that.
Hey, look, he continue to wait on it. It might happen.
I don't operate in mites. I operate in what the fuck I see out these two eyeballs of mine. Now he better take his ass down there and get the signing with them cornerbacks, because I don't want to hear that dumb shit about we gonna have a front seven that's so tenacious that we go. No, I don't want to hear that shit. No.
Secondary made a switch.
I said a while back. I said this is like a couple years ago, and I was telling people, Panthers fans, I was like, we cry and scream about stuff, and then the front office is killing us. I said, well, the way your coaching changes is you get the right people in place, and then players from other teams will want to come play at Carolina. I said, right, Carolina wasn't a destination for most people because we had nothing to offer that was pleasing in their eyes. Now, with the moves that we're making and everything that's going down, players on other teams are looking to go somewhere else, a fresh start. They're looking at Carolina now like, bro, that is a destination. Look at that coaching staff over there. They having fun. They look at the Clips just like we look at the Clips, man. Carolina is looking more and more like a spot, not just where somebody wants to go with, like they feel like I can go there and win.
But it also starts with the quarterback.
Look at the moves that they are making, bro. And then we got Bryce Young, a quarterback.
Yeah.
And it's just it's looking infectious, man.
Ain't nobody want to come play with Baker Mayfield.
That was my point. Nobody wanted to play for Baker. Nobody wanted to come play for Teddy Bridgewater. Nobody wanted the last quarterback that we had that people wanted to play for was Cam. That was it. And then they try to replace Cam with all these duds, and these guys is like, nah, man, I'm not coming there. And then we went and got the duddest coach of all time and put all that together. And it was a miracle that we even showed up on Sundays to support. Now we are looking like a destination.
Y'all, welcome to the stage, Kendall the GOAT. The GOAT is in the building.
Man, you know what time it is, man. You know what time it is.
What up,
GOAT.
Jody?
Antoine, that's true, Twan, to an extent.
Yeah.
Because if you throw the bag at some of them guys, they don't give a damn. Let's just say D-Hop. D-Hop sat right there on national TV on an interview and said, I'm not playing with a rookie. I want to play with somebody that can contend or whatever. Okay. And then he's in Tennessee.
What?
Come on now.
Like, he
See what I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna win there.
Well, but I'm saying he
He
didn't
chasing his
have no
money.
other. When you get to this is the
No
thing about a
market.
free agent. This is the thing about no. There you go. There you go, Q. Exactly.
Mhm.
No market. When you get to free agency,
Mhm.
look at the run. Look at the running backs right now. They can devalue. The guys that pull the strings can devalue any position at any time they want to. They the one that set the market. Now that it's a quarterback-driven league, it's the quarterbacks. One time, wide receivers wouldn't get no money. It was the running backs.
Right.
Then the quarterbacks had to throw to the wide receivers and open up the game to open up the field. Wide receivers was the divas. Now they stop and they saying, we ain't paying these wide receivers all this money. Now they not getting those big glorified contracts. Or all these young kids want to be wide receivers. You go, it's that kid, he's on YouTube where he be saying, strap him up. And he be having all these contests around the country with wide receivers and corners and stuff. You see, they say, okay, everybody line up to be a corner. How many corners be on one side? How many wide receivers be on the other side? You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So hey, that's where your talent coming from. Because the kid wants to see their idol, their superhero on the TV. Oh, he's a wide receiver. I want to be a wide receiver. Oh, he's a running back. I want to be a running back. Oh, he's a quarterback. I want to be a quarterback. Whoever they idolize, that's who they're going to go out there in the backyard and try to be.
So GOAT. We just brought in Justin Houston in the door, man. How you feeling about that sign from Scott Fitterer?
You know what? I really don't know a whole lot about Justin Houston. I'd be lying and capping and say, oh, I know this kid and I looked at him in college and all that stuff. I see it popped up on my thing. And like I said, I was doing something. I told you earlier, I'd be late, you know what I'm saying, come to the screen. But I was
let me help you out.
But what is his number? What does his numbers look like?
Okay, last year he had 9.5 sacks, a forced fumble, and an interception. That was last year.
Okay.
This is the same guy that over 1 point in span in his career had 22 sacks.
22. And how old is he? And
34.
how long he been in the league? He's 34-year-old defensive end or edge rusher. Basically the same position, but you know.
And he came in the league in 2011.
How is he against the run? Did they say? Have we compared?
He's good. He's good at stopping the run.
Yeah, he's pretty decent.
He's good at stopping. That's why they got him other than Clowney or 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤 or whatever his name is.
Yep, because he can stop the run. Yep.
Because he can stop the run.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But I just told everybody, that means YGM is on his last legs because
he's out of here.
They saying they don't believe in you when they gonna make a move like this.
Hey, go back to Evero's last podium interview. And that tells the tape. And then we got Justin Houston, that tells the tape right there. YGM will be cut. YGM will be cut. YGM gonna be cut. We may keep Bono and Haynes will probably be right there hanging on the bubble. Hanging from a thread, bro. A thread. Go to Evero's last podium interview.
I want to stay with my point though. With and I know Kendall just pushed back on it a little bit, but some guys take less money, man, to go to winners, and when they know something is looking on the up, I know there are those guys that's gonna chase their money. I really feel like I probably would be one of those guys if I was in the NFL. Like, look, I know a ring is nice, but I play this game for the money. For
That's
the
true.
guys who chasing those rings and shit, you know what I'm saying? Then they're gonna look. They're gonna go to where they're gonna win. Guys ultimately like to win.
But
I don't think a lot of these people see the bigger picture now.
you look at it like this. Look at it like this now,
money.
Twan. See, like I just said, but see, this was the point I made. Those 32 billionaires,
Mm-hmm.
they manipulate this whole thing.
I
They the
know
puppet
this.
masters. They the
Yeah.
puppet masters. They pulling the strings. So they're not going to pay these free agents unless you are the guy. And if you're the guy, your team that you currently with now is probably going to retain you. So anybody gets in free agent and they say, ah, shit, let them test the market. The market is not going to be kind. The market is not going to be kind to them.
They're still going to pay them more money, though, because of these TV deals, man.
Not necessarily.
They can't keep the money. The money's not just come for them. The money ain't come for just the owners.
The cap is not just going to be, the cap is only bumped but so much. The cap ain't bumped. It ain't like it's bumped billions of dollars every year or hundreds of millions of dollars every year. That's for everybody to stay competitive. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
because you already got Dallas. And you remember when Dallas and the Patriots was getting all the money. You see what I'm saying? Because profit sharing. Okay, so they were the two richest franchises in the league. They could go out there and get the talent. Now the bottom, what the bottom gonna do? Stay on the bottom. Now it's made more like NASCAR, where everybody got to be even. You got to test out the cars every time you go on the racetrack. This and that. You got to cut weight because you weigh. You know, it's weighed, it's measured. Every game, every year. So they're trying to keep it on the most even playing scale as you can be.
Yep, it's gonna be a lot more parity this year.
Yeah,
I know, but that's the road I see it going down. That's why they get like these new TV deals. Whatever. When you start signing off on all that stuff, then the players are gonna want their cut. I mean, I know the Players Association, whatever. I don't know how they talk
watch, bro.
and get it
You
down,
can't
but they
watch.
look. But you can't be no
Can't
player.
watch.
And I'm watching the owners like getting
you
billions and
just
billions
said
and
it,
more
though, Twan.
dollars.
You said
of
watching,
me.
bro. You can't
No, bro.
watch.
Nah, that's part of the deal, though, Kendall.
No, it ain't.
You can't keep playing the players the same thing, and you sign the TV deal. They're part of it.
Your contract. Look, I'm a contractor. I can't worry about what
you must
my
be
company
crazy.
making.
You think I'm gonna keep playing
I
for you,
can't
watching
worry
you
about
get
what my
richer, and I'm
company
taking
making
less money.
And what the people who we contracted for making. Because I can't watch their money. I can't
got
watch.
you. But that TV deal has something to do with the players and the owners. The players got to get their cut.
They are getting their cut. The thing is, the players that are getting their cut. Yeah, the players are getting their cut. The difference is, one, I think we were discussing it a couple shows ago, but the problem is the players that they're changing, who's getting paid. And that's the only thing. It's a little friction right now. But
I know because the veterans trying to get their money and they're trying to fuck off the rookies, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and vice versa. You know, when they don't understand, and maybe it'll come one day that they're gonna have to understand that, look, we're stronger together. I mean, the owners know what they're doing when they try to get vets and rookies, you know what I'm saying, that with that friction there or whatever. Because it's like, you know how they said the best way you get anything done is to divide and conquer. I mean, the players in the NFL have always been divided and conquered
we don't argue about it. That's the way it's always going to be. Exactly. Because just the same way you pocket watching, the next man pocket watching the rookie.
Hello.
Yeah.
The veteran pocket watching the rookie.
But with that TV deal promised more money for everybody. It ain't say that you was gonna be the richest dude, but it said, look, when we do all this money, when Coca-Cola and Mountain Dew or whoever is gonna pour all this money into, like, ain't nobody gonna sit around and watch just the owners get rich, or they won't have a league.
It ain't. That's why they gonna. That's why they.
That's why I was telling y'all about this shit the other day about the golf shit, and I was like, when they started the LIV.
That's how the cap got bumped this year.
Yeah.
But
because of the TV deals and the royalties and all that stuff. But that's going all the way across. They got to go back in there and set up a new players association. Got to go in there and set up a new deal.
Well, yeah, I brought it up one time. I don't know if y'all remember me bringing it up, but they're talking about it more and more. There's a lot more interviews on it on YouTube now. In Saudi Arabia and Dubai, man, they trying to start that league up. And look at the money that they throwing at these cats, man. And they already interviewed some players, and these players is like, hell yeah, I go over there and get paid that type of money. Especially for the players that's in it for the money. Every player ain't in it for no rings, man.
Hey, they threw $700 million at a soccer player.
Shit, you tell me.
It'll never be the NFL,
player.
It'll never be the NFL, bro.
You tell a running back to come over here, we'll pay you $35 million a year. The NFL might as well just play fucking 7-on-7 because they ain't gonna have no running backs.
You crazy as hell.
They're gonna have running backs. They're
gonna have some bum ass running backs.
Hey,
Twan, basketball been doing that for years, and they can't top the NBA. Come on, bro.
Man, the basketball is not the good old boys league though. That's changed. That's why they make money like that.
You think
these guys are signing $60 million a year contracts now? It ain't like the NFL is what I'm saying.
Because they play more games, bro.
It ain't like the NFL though, bro. It's not. The NBA is far more advanced than the NFL. The NFL is still the good old boys league, bro.
Somebody get this dude. They play more games, Twan.
You're right, Twan. But here's the deal.
Baseball get paid more. Why? They play more games.
And they ain't got no salary cap. Hold on. Do baseball have a salary cap? I know they didn't. I'm not.
No, they don't have one.
I don't know. No, they don't. No.
I'm just saying is Twan, I got you. Even if money goes up, players are gonna get paid, just not the running backs.
Well,
and that's what I'm trying to tell you. And I understand what you're saying, but as long as there's such an influx of good running backs, you can get low in the draft. You get 2 or 3 of those guys, and that's enough. You have enough money for them. You don't have to worry about paying a running back.
And let me tell you, why didn't that soccer player take that $700 and some odd million? Because the pride and the prestige is here in the States. I don't give a fuck what you do over there.
That motherfucker that did take that $700 million
in the States, bro.
Hey, look, you have a kid down too, baby. Like, that dude was fucking stupid. That dude was fucking retarded not to take that money, bro.
This is the
signed with another team.
It's a sport, bro. It's a sport at the end of the day, bro.
The big leagues, Twan.
I don't
care. You gotta listen sometimes. This is the big leagues, bro. Everything else behind the NFL is some fake shit. It's some fake shit.
That dude signed that deal overseas. He gonna say, I am the league. Ain't nobody in soccer nowhere getting paid the kind of money I'm getting paid, bro. It's coming. He just turned that shit down. But the other soccer players,
like the Charlotte League is, that's the league. That's the standard, bro. That's what the stars over here. Why you think people come over here, bring their money over here, advertising dollars, this and all that kind of shit?
Everybody ain't coming over here no more, bro. I keep trying to tell you this. Hey, Wally, you better talk to him.
Somebody get this dude. Man.
Everybody ain't coming to America no more, bro. It's more venture spots now. They got the NBA in fucking Africa now, bro. Everybody's not just coming to this country.
What did he just say? The NBA, right?
Yeah.
Not the FBALEC. All the other leagues they trying to develop. He said the NBA.
That's what I said, bro.
You dig the hole for yourself.
No, man. Nah.
Yeah, but
I ain't turning down $700 million. I'm not doing that.
But Twan, think about it like this. Even when the NFL, remember when the NFL merged with the AFL, right? The World League
back out of the NBA is it, bro. It's
it. The World League came out. Yeah.
There ain't no other.
Yeah, that's true.
What'd you say?
I was
like
saying.
Wally said, the World League.
The World League tried.
They even had the color. Yeah, the motherfucker had the colored balls, and they try to focus on scoring and all that stuff. See, you got to do all that other stuff. You got to manufacture shit to try to beat the NBA.
I'm not talking about the World League. I'm talking about the countries. I'm talking about these Middle Eastern countries that's willing to pay that type of money to get their brand up. We just saw it happen in golf. You guys can turn the other cheek if you want to. We just saw it happen. America could not compete with the LIV, so they had to join up.
That same golfer will go back to the PGA, bro. That same golfer will go back to the PGA, bro. I bet you.
No, they didn't. The LIV was paying more.
Standards.
If you stop and listen for a moment, the LIV set that spark, bro. The PGA was folding like a fucking tent. They had to combine.
Where the PGA
They had to
for?
combine NIAS, the PGA/LIV.
Yeah, cause money. You're right
These
about
other
that. But
countries got money, bro.
Because of money,
America ain't got all the money.
But look, the three major sports is what? Baseball, basketball,
in this
and
country,
football.
the
Right?
major sport is soccer. The major sport in the world is soccer.
They done had World League soccer. Soccer done been all over the world. All the countries got soccer, just like in the Olympics or something like that.
Yeah, but soccer is the biggest sport. Soccer's bigger,
exactly.
bro.
But the NFL, NBA, and Major League Baseball, that will not happen to those three leagues right there. That won't happen, bro.
Those are the three biggest leagues in the United States, not in the world. United States sports.
Okay, Twan. Okay. We'll be playing football. Kuwait will have the NBA or the NFL. Okay, I'm not arguing with you no more. Okay,
hey, look, what I'm trying to say, Wally. See, he trying to run, but Wally, what I'm saying is this, Wally.
I ain't running.
Wally, I'm saying when it comes to these dudes' pockets, when it comes to these dudes' pockets, it's just like having a job, bro, and then like some new company open up and says, look, we're gonna let you do the same job over here, so we're gonna pay you 3 times as much. Dudes are gonna consider that. It happens now with jobs now. If somebody in Russia is like, look, we want you to come over here and live for 5 years or whatever, but we're gonna pay you 4 times as much money. People take that trip, they move their families and go there, bro. They make that money. They might come back to live in the United States, but you gotta go where that money is, bro. They're gonna follow this money. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to see other countries compete with the United States, bro.
Hey, Twan, I understand what you're saying, but I don't think they're gonna.
I'm wishing Germany would come out with a fucking football league, bro.
They do.
I know they're working on it.
No, they ain't working on it. They already had one. They've been having one for the longest. But the point is, even if say Saudi Arabia does what you think it's gonna do. How long is they going to fund this thing? You may get some money up front, maybe the last 4 or 5 years, but this is, I don't think it's going to last. It's going to take over the NFL, though.
And I can respect that because the key word you said was, I don't think, and I'm putting that in quotation marks, and all I got to say is 2 words, Wally: oil money. I'm done.
Yeah.
See, you keep looking at the money, man. It's the brand.
That's what all this shit surrounds, Kendall. That was your whole point.
This is a 100-year-old league. It's the brand. It is the standard bearer.
What is that? Somebody help me out. What does all that come down to? Money or respect?
Yeah, but here's the problem, Twan. I think that the money.
I know you're trying to cover Kendall in every turn and twist he make today.
No, I'm not.
Kendall now trying to be on some respect shit opposed to some money shit. They do all of this shit for money. Stop trying to walk around it.
And we're not saying that's not. You're not right. We're not saying that. We're saying that when you come over here for those 3 leagues. Why don't those guys play? They've been playing basketball over there for years. Spain, Japan, everywhere. Those guys go over there for a summer league and do what they do. Why they should have been done that? They got more money to play on. Them Japanese cats got more money to pay motherfuckers than some of these American cats. They're trillion billionaires. That ain't even a number, but them motherfuckers got money.
You get into that politics and
Why
shit.
have they been coming back over here for years? That ain't politics. That's the same thing you were just saying. You just told me it's politics. You're not going to spin what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, some of those Asian countries, man, it comes down to politics and the way that they get paid. The government's paying a lot of these people putting their money.
Why? It comes down to the situation. Like Brittany Griner was in jail. She's not gonna stay over there because she's not gonna have the freedom to do what she wants to do over there, like she does over here.
Kendall, if I'm gonna leave it at this, Kendall, if Dubai calls you up today and says, Kendall, I'm gonna pay you $700 million to come drive trucks over here, your ass is booking the next flight out of here.
That's different. We ain't got no truck driving
it ain't different
over here.
We just men.
You're making
a family choice. But you're going over there, right?
But look, okay.
You're going over there, right?
Since you are going over there, right? Since you
Okay,
going
I
on,
thought
since
so.
you going there, let me tell you
Please
this.
say yes, go.
Now,
Just please say yes.
I had to. But look, check it out. I don't have to. I got him. Q. They wanted us. They wanted drivers
Oh,
to
you
go
man,
over
fuck
to
y'all, man.
They wanted
Huh?
drivers to go over there when they was having a war years ago, right? They was paying big money. You remember that, Wiley? You been in the military. They wanted
Yeah.
drivers to go
Yeah.
over there and
Yep.
drive in what was that? Kuwait, Afghanistan, wherever.
It was both. It was both. Yeah.
Big money, retirement type money when you got back. Why am I gonna risk my safety to go? It ain't enough money. It ain't enough money in the world for me to go over there and get hit by a
Yep.
landmine.
Man might hit you.
Hey,
That's your ass. I'm
Crazy.
trying to tell you.
hey, read what the Watchman just said. Hey, look, no motherfuckers should be doing that stupid shit any damn way.
And a
He
lot of
said the
people
pro
did go.
players have. Yeah,
A lot of people did go.
I'm out. I'm out, man.
So
Get your money and come back.
y'all good with this topic?
Oh
Y'all
yeah,
good with
man.
this?
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
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 I promise to God, this ain't got shit to do with Justin Houston. This ain't got shit to do with training camp.
There you
This
go,
fucking
Q.
shit ain't got nothing to do with the Panthers. And I
Jay,
sat my black ass
look,
right here and I said, how long these boys gonna go all the way to the left?
Yep. Yep.
To the left, to the left. How
Hey,
far y'all gonna go?
look,
it was tied to
you got it.
players wanting their money and guys wanting their rings.
No, it
So,
wasn't.
I got you. Yeah, y'all boys just
that's
want to
what
do
it stems
a
from.
measuring contest over here. I get
Yeah,
it.
y'all can have the rings. I'm taking the money.
Into other news, we got a lot of shit that just went on in training camp right here. Let's reel this shit back in here. How we feeling about what we just saw today? God damn it!
Well, Q, and you know what,
I didn't
Q?
see anything today.
I have heard other people now. Now I have heard other people starting to question the Bryce Young hype
Huh?
and question because he threw some interceptions, he done some stuff and whatever he does. It seems that he does not walk on water.
We talked about that yesterday. That's just fans panicking.
Pretty much.
It
Pretty
seems
much.
that he does not walk on water, but a
Yeah,
lot of people had
but
the
then we
hype
try to
out
tell
there
all of them that. Then we try to
that
tell
he
all of them
walked.
that before this
I've
came.
been told everybody to back their, pump their brakes.
Chill out.
You're expecting a lot for the first year, this and that. So people are asking questions now: is he this? Is he that? Will this happen? Will that happen? Seems that he does not walk on water.
Yeah.
That's coming from training camp.
Well,
Hey,
Now they
Kendall.
went out and they finally got an edge rusher
Yeah.
opposite side of Brian Burns because they see we need some help around this month.
Hey, Kendall. I think I
Yo,
heard you talking about this the other day. But Frank Reich and the coaching staff, they are putting Bryce Young in different situations, different types of situations to see how he responds. So I think like you said, everybody's just panicking. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They
It's
they,
better
they
for him to
testing
throw
they
those
testing him out.
interceptions in practice than in a game.
hey Zay,
Exactly. Get that
I
shit
didn't
out
hear.
your system now.
Throw all the interceptions he wants in practice.
Repeat that for him, my man. Repeat that
Repeat that
for
for me,
him.
Oh,
CJ.
Kendall, no, I was saying I think he was talking about this the other day on this on Black Cat podcast. You talking about how Frank Wright, they said they were putting Bryce Young in different situations, different down the distances, testing him, seeing what he could do, what he could process. This might be all part of that same process. And like Twan said, hey, throw them damn interceptions in practice. Get that shit out your system now. Do that before the game starts.
So, but CJ, would you agree if you throw him in practice, you probably gonna throw him in the game because this is walkthrough simulation right here. Now what we gonna do at full speed
Hey, now I
with them
get that.
pads on?
Damn, he got
I
him now.
get.
When you hear that thunder slapping and them, you know what I'm saying, that leather
Mhm.
slapping and the footsteps coming for real.
Let me explain to
This
you
is
why you
this is true,
throw
but we'll see what
background.
he gonna learn from it though.
Yep.
We'll see how he pick it up,
Okay,
see how he
Let me tell you.
process it. They call
Let me
him a
tell you.
mental savant, so we gotta see what he gonna do.
that's
Let me
what
tell you why
y'all
guys
Yeah.
throw
say.
more
That's what
interceptions in
y'all
practice.
call him. That's why the media told y'all to call him.
No.
See, everything could be spent. Just like we say these puppet masters do, everything can be spent. You got to go back and watch the tape. His
Kendall
red
better go
zone
too
presence
left.
has not been that subpar. If you go back, man, look at who he played with. That's all I'm telling y'all to do. So I'm telling y'all to pump your brakes. I've been telling y'all to pump your brakes. This young kid will get it. I'm not saying he won't get. I'm not saying he's garbage. I'm not saying none of that. Don't put those words in my mouth. What I'm telling y'all this first year
I
right
agree.
here, it's gonna be some growing pains. It's gonna be some growing pains for real. Let's get it together. Don't come to me hollering and hooping and hollering and crying when y'all don't get those 11 and 12 wins that y'all looking for.
No, that should be all right. But the reason you throw more interceptions in practice is because defenses know the fucking plays that you run, bro. They can hot plays all the time, man. They can get ahead of the plays, man. I mean, in a game, it's different. They don't know what you're running. You know, I mean, you know what formations look like if you're on defense, and you know what plays they run in those formations. But, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, look, let them throw interceptions. Shit, I mean, he getting the shit out of this damn system. I don't think it automatically like you throw interceptions in practice, then it transfers over the field, although they can when you're dealing with a bum-ass quarterback. But for the most part, they know in practice you could jump the route because you know where the fucking ball is going.
Well, they also been practicing against each other for the last 10 days. I hope they know what the route is.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Wiley, when you practice, though, Wiley, you practice. It's called a thing called scout team offense, scout team defense. You practice the other team's shit as well. So the Jets is practicing the Carolina Panthers. What we did last year, what our tendencies and habits are.
I'm not doubting that. So, I'm not doubting that. But the thing about like this, if you and I are boxing, right? And we're boxing 10 days in a row. We're sparring, right? 10 days in a row.
I'm going to get you. I know what you're saying, yeah.
Eventually, I'm going to figure something out, right?
I'm going to figure something out, yeah.
So what I'm saying is the defense has been sparring against these guys for 10 days in a row. I hope they figured something out. That defense is bad. You know what I'm saying?
Them damn defenses know what they're about to run. They hopping the plays, man.
This is my thing as well. And y'all heard me say it a couple times. I told y'all we'll see how everything look in these joint practices. This week right here, we'll tell a whole lot in these joint practices.
Yeah,
I told you. I said don't worry about it. I told people I don't even care the rest of the camp. You know what I'm saying? Cause all they doing is conditioning, really, and getting to see if you looked at the playbook this summer. Now this joint practice, we getting ready to get real around here.
Yeah. Now, Kendall, you all right, but you don't want to see him go out there and just have a crappy ass practice in camp, though. You know, you want to see something.
What I'm saying, CJ, if he does, he's a rookie. Y'all have put a lot of pressure on this kid. Talking about how just regurgitating everybody that keeps regurgitating this national media shit. He processes so well, this and that. He ain't went. That's another level he's going through from college to the NFL. That boy has not played their NFL game. Not the first one.
You know who hypes Bryce Young about that.
It's a difference from college speed to NFL speed. Everybody, there's not one rookie that I know of that didn't have to adjust to the NFL. In the 100
you're right. You're right, but as Panther fans, though, it's not going to hurt to get just a little bit excited. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're supposed to. All that.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
CJ, all the shit we done been through.
Yeah. I got you.
We supposed to.
I got you. I'm with you 100. I'm with you 110%. I'm excited, but I'm trying to curb my expectations, just like you said, until we see something on the field.
Right. I gotta say it.
I hate to say it, but we like some battered women, bro. All the shit we done been through. We got it. If we find a good man, goddamn right.
Wow.
Get that double self.
Shit. We hurt, bro. We hurt.
Wow.
He said we out here.
We hurt.
He said we out here turning in like domestic violence.
You ain't lying. He ain't lying.
You ain't lying.
Boy.
Come on now.
We had to go find ourselves.
Bruh, we done been in the shelter and everything, bruh.
God dang.
We're afraid to come out the house. We don't know what's going to happen. Shit. Well, Matt Rule is locked up now, so I think we can come out.
Yeah, he got locked up. Yeah.
Locked his ass up.
Yeah.
He won't be bothering us no more.
He won't be bothering us no more.
Man, Rule scarred us for a long time, boy.
For life.
That was rough.
Shit.
for life.
Bruh. Matt Rule scarred me for life. I can't even begin to get into how it is. But what I can begin to get into is, boy, imagine Brian Burns and Justin Houston just coming off of two different sides. Oh, man.
Q, can I throw some shit into the game, though?
What's up?
Have you ever thought, or, I mean, because you have to think this. You think the Panthers hired him also because if that the money talk goes left and Burns says he gonna sit, they don't have to have the replacement out there?
I don't think so. At 34 years
No.
old, this guy can only be a mentor to the young and upcoming,
Gotcha.
other than getting what he give you on the field.
But if that money ain't worked out at the beginning of the year, then Burns ain't gonna play.
I'll tell you right now, if you're
He not
replacing
long-term.
Justin Houston,
It's a possibility. See, y'all keep saying no too quick. It's a possibility.
no. What I'm saying is, if you're replacing Brian Burns with Justin Houston, you fucked up already.
Right.
Yeah.
As your main guy, you have already fucked up. You might as well go ahead, pack your bags, get your last little pictures, because that's your ass.
So all I'm saying is this: they ain't signed him yet, and that's a guy you should have been signed.
Yeah, but Twan, come on, man. You know why
They're trying to give the young bucks a chance.
Now, you know why he didn't sign? He didn't sign simply because the guy at 49ers ain't signed yet.
Closer. He waiting for him to set the market, so
Yeah.
he got some negotiating power.
Correct. That's all he's doing. Come on, man.
Both ain't practicing a whole lot though. Burns is out there risking himself getting hurt.
Yeah,
Both out there getting 20 plus.
Yeah.
So he's saying, pay me before I step on the field.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't been participating in a lot of those fucking practices. He's sitting on the sideline. He there, but he ain't on the field.
Money talk with that cat. You better bring the money.
Chill, man. Yeah, no, stop that running around shit, bro.
Well, he got to get in shape, Tor. I mean, he got to get
hurt. They ain't gonna offer him nothing.
You grasping that straw, Twan.
Yeah, he already said he feel like it's something special. He holding out or not showing up was never on his mind.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, if he hurts himself, they ain't gonna pay him nothing.
We know that. The boy already addressed that. They already asked him that at a press conference one time. He said that when he hold up. When he hurt, because you must didn't hear this. You must didn't hear what he said. He said when he hurt his ankle and he had that cleanup, he said, and we going to a new defense, he said, I need to be out here with my guys to learn this. He said that contract will handle itself, and it will. They're not going to not sign Brian Burns. He just waiting on Nick Bosa to sign. He's on the 5th-year option, so he got to play. If he don't come to practice and stuff right now, he's going to get fined. He on the 5th-year option, bro. There's nothing to worry about on that. I done addressed that one time. There's nothing to worry about on that to next year, because we can tag him next year. Okay. Like I said, I'm through with that now.
I'm just cautious, man. I'm cautious.
Y'all boys are arguing about the color of the sky, boy. I don't understand y'all.
Twan will. Twan gonna try. I'm not gonna do it.
No. What I'm saying is this.
I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, Q, give me an honest answer, Q. Q, give me honest. I'm gonna ask Kendall too. Give me an honest answer. If Brian Burns is your client, you his agent, man. You really want him on the field right now? Do you really want him on the field?
It's football, Twan. I mean, I understand that too. But this is football. So I mean, what you want him to do? Go sip some lemonade and watch everybody?
Look, if
the guy actually wants to be here. He wants to be here.
I got you, but hasn't he done enough? He's done enough now, man. Pull him off the field, bro. Wait for it. Let him and Bosa both wait it out.
No, Twan. See, here's the deal, Twan. You're a football player. How many times you see people?
The reason why I'm so nervous is because it's football, yo. These motherfuckers ain't motherfuckers jumping into a ball of the pool of balls. It's football.
Twan. How many times we seen guys? How many times we seen guys do what you say? As soon as they got out there, because I had no conditioning and whatnot, they get hurt.
You gotta keep yourself up and going, bro.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm like Kendall. I'm bowing out of this argument because look, Wiley, you know better. Q know better. This is football, bro. This is football. It don't take much for you to go out there and get hurt or mishap. Why risk it? This man on the verge of his biggest contract, and he out there doing all this. Then sign me, bro. So I get it with the Bosa thing. Okay, then I'll wait until Bosa gets signed. But I don't need to be fucking around on this field right now, bro.
I understand what you're saying, but he already said he's good.
Because if he
I don't-
hurts himself, you and I both know Carolina is not going to pay him.
I don't think that's true, man.
You think they're going to pay him if he go out there and fuck his ACL up?
But Twan, obviously it's been talks. It's something that he knows that we don't know because he done addressed that. He's already done said it. He know. Don't you think he knows the same thing you're saying? But he's still out there playing. And yes, like Leo just said, it's not to his advantage not to be out there playing without a guaranteed contract. But he's got all the playing cards in his hand because they did not draft another edge rusher. They don't have a backup for him. They don't. He gonna get his money. He's not worried about that contract. Somebody done something. I don't know what it is. I ain't been in the room. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. Said I've been in the room and they offered him a contract and all that old bullshit you done heard other people say. I don't know.
Yeah,
but somebody done told him something.
Yeah, but see, they already said it came out, the back channel talk or whatever. They said they offered him a contract. I wouldn't take it either. Now I'm gonna do you said, Twan. I wouldn't take it until Bosa signed. Then I know.
That's what we started off talking about that shit. Wally, I was like, look, well, if they waiting on Bosa, then I was the first to say them Burns should wait too. I'm gonna see what they do with him.
But Bosa gonna sign his shit too. Bosa a veteran. Bosa know what the fuck he's doing. Bosa don't care about they run the 49ers are not doing nothing new that they ain't done. So Bosa don't have to come out there to OTAs and shit like that.
I think y'all. So I guess what I'm saying is Burns shouldn't be out there either.
Okay. Tell Burns to go home then.
All right.
Write him an email. Tell him to go home then. Tell him to go home.
All right, Q. What's next, man?
You think you cute, Wally? You think you fucking cute, man?
Hey, man.
Q. Hey, I just want to say, man, I gotta hop off of here, but I appreciate all y'all fellas, man. Thank y'all for letting me on. Go, Wally.
Yes, sir.
Q, I appreciate y'all. I'll be back.
Two fans in the stands, man. Two fans in the stands. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe.
No doubt, them boys be in there, man. Them boys be out there, man. Them boys be out there.
Yes, sir. They came up.
Okay, I checked them out.
Two fans in the stands, man. Those guys are up and coming, and they almost to that one click themselves, man. Them boys out there grinding.
Good.
So, to everybody here, like I said, this was just a short and sweet one today, man. This was one of those ones where, we just happened to be on while Justin Houston signed with the Panthers. So I'm excited about this. We're going to really, really, get into it this week as we do because we got the Jets coming into town. This is preseason, baby. Football is back. I'm trying to tell you. We got the links to everything. If you into fantasy, our fantasy draft is in 30 minutes. Please click the link. Join the fantasy teams. The pot is going to be $200. So you might want to join in for it if you want to get a little extra change. As well as GOAT Talk will be coming up on Tuesday, Wednesday. So show that love over there. And we're going to be dropping some stuff all periodically throughout the week, man. Go ahead and start giving us a closing word, Twan Don.
Hey, man, appreciate you for being here. 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. Please go over there, subscribe right now if you haven't. Like what we're doing over there, we pumping the shows out too. We also got our fantasy draft coming up in like a week and a half. For people to sign up for that, I'm gonna try to sign up for a couple leagues this year. Coming up, man. Look, just all this content out here, all these creators, man. Make sure you guys get around and check these dudes out because they putting in hard work, man. Like Cat Panther Podcast right now, one of the hardest working motherfuckers out there. I mean, they going live damn near every other day, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But I know, like shit, if I want to go kick it, whatever, I could come over here with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And just go. They welcome everybody over here. So come over here and check these boys out in this movement that they got, man. Appreciate you for being over here.
Wiley, talk to me.
Hey, man. Hey, you get the opportunity, go ahead and subscribe to Carolina Panther Germany podcast. I'll be dropping my first video in a week. I'm making sure everything's straight. I'm going to do a pre-record so that way everybody can see what my contact is going to be like. And then we're going to go live the first week of the season. If you want to see a Falcon cry, come on over.
Look, it's featured right here on our channel. If you click on the front of YouTube here, you can see it, Carolina Panthers Germany podcast. So make sure y'all click there, subscribe. Any links to anything, especially to our meet and greet for the RSVP, is in the bottom of this description. Make sure y'all click on that and reserve your spot. Y'all already know what time it is. Thank you, Panther Pickle. We appreciate it. Go. Holla at me.
Yo, hey man, Mud Inc. Outlaw TV as always, every day, all day. Go on over there and click it on. Hey, like you said, go talk and get it off your chest Wednesday, man. We're gonna be doing a lot of breakdown for this up and coming game. So don't miss it.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Black Cat Panther podcast, man. This has been your host, Dub Q with the most. So make sure y'all bring your ass back, man. We're going to be right back in your face all week long. So subscribe to the channel and show that love, man. Y'all pull back up.